Epic intro music. Hello Pedals, Lycaon here, and we are back with Death Stranding Part 9. Now, what we are doing is are we making deliveries? I think we did that bit at the end of the last one. Gotta have a look at Fabricate. God, it's been a while.
Great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Okay, that's good to know, but we don't need that yet. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave feedback, do all the things. So we do have to go back to the distribution centre anyway, so it might be an idea to take this power supply inspection tools on too, because it's also only 15 kilograms, so I might just take that one. I'll leave the other two for now because they're quite heavy. Let's just accept that order. Now, I don't really want any of this stuff just yet. I would like to ask someone about the generators and the watchtowers though, because I still don't have a clue how to make them. Yeah, that's basically my question. Can we not attach it to the suit? I think we've already used up all the spaces, but yeah, let's just load it onto the back for now. So we're going to recycle the resins and the metals to get rid of that.
Thank you for your continued support.
Doing an obligatory salute. This is why I need a cam. Yeah, because we need to do the resins delivery to the distribution centre west of Capital Knot City anyway, so we are going to take that. Deliver resin stored at the wind farm to the distribution centre west of Capital Knot City. Try to deliver every single container if at all possible. The more materials the facility has available, the greater the variety of items it will be able to produce in the chiral printer. What's all this? Oh, okay, so there's lots of them. Okay, so we will accept that order. We'll just load them all on the back for now, and then I will move them around a tad. That one box is making it an absolute struggle for us. We need to really rearrange the stuff. Maybe I can remove this one, place this one in the private locker. Yeah, so it rearranges the back a little bit first, because that was just hideous. Huge lost cargo on the top, the performance-enhancing beverages. I honestly don't care. I'm just going to deliver that one. But anyway, now we're going to finally head out, and we're going to head back.
Just remember, one foot in front of the other. That's all there is to it.
Hey, mate. Oh, we got to urinate again.
Can't do it now.
No, we can't do it now. Look at that, I've got a marker for myself over there. In case you're wondering, I am Black Grape Legend, that is my PSN. I still haven't... I've created the Lycaon Pictus one. Whoa! Horizon Zero Dawn? Well, that is badass. Look at that, it's the tall neck. Oh, we're definitely heading over there. I think we've unlocked all the community stuff now. That is so cool. Let's give that some likes. Whoa.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So have they done it through here? Let's give that a few likes. Yeah, we don't need to actually have a look though, do we, just yet? Don't know how to do that, but that is very cool. Okay, so let's get moving then. I'm okay, but what I do have to check quickly is the map. So we've got to go back through the forest, and it looks like we've really been sort of let loose on the world now. We can see everything. But anyway, I think that's a basic route. We just head straight back through the forest the way we came, and then back to the distribution centre. I'm tempted to have a look through the mail quickly. How's BB doing, Sam? I hope you've managed to avoid autotoxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine? Or maybe you don't really care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick primer, since I know it can be confusing. Bridges has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, and it focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of the game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me though, you should prioritise cargo condition. Okay, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to scan and try and head over to those boots that I dropped, I think. Anyway, if you didn't already know, I do a Q&A series on every Death Stranding. Oh look, you can see people's pee. He's peed in the Cryptobiote bush. That is unfortunate. They can't be very hygienic to eat now. But that is a good pea mushroom. So we'll give that a few likes. Very funny. So let's keep going. Yeah, all of these things are quite distracting now, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, let's go pick up some more Cryptobiotes. But yeah, if you didn't know, I did a Q&A series on all of my Death Stranding parts in the travel times to make it a little bit, to make the walking / travelling a little bit more interesting. Sorry if I keep getting distracted. So there's a destroyed PCC that I don't need, and oh yeah, look, I think my boots are all the way up there, look, yeah. Oh, destroyed medical instrument, destroyed antiques, they're not all mine. My boots are over there, look, I think. So I'm gonna go pick that up. You can see everyone's pee, that's so funny. Okay, so we'll pick up the chiral crystals. So basically what I'm trying to say, if you've got questions for my Q&A, please leave them in the comments section down below. We're going to pick that up once we've stopped slipping over. So leave all questions for the Q&A in the comment section down below. We're going to try this bridge now and then give them a few likes in the process. But the first question asked today is from Havana Sims. If you could play a game all day, what would it be? And honestly, I think that counts for every game. But I'm going to pick Crusader Kings 2, because that's one game I can get absolutely lost in, and the whole day can just completely disappear. And it's an absolute fantastic game. Let's take this lost cargo too. Yeah, Crusader Kings 2, if you're into strategy games, it's possibly the greatest strategy game of all time. I think Paradox Interactive make the best strategy games, hands down. And that is also coming from someone who's a fan of Total War and Mount & Blade Warband, and I think Warband is even my favourite game. But I don't think it beats Crusader Kings 2 on the strategy front. Now let's pick this.
Pick a spot.
Yeah, pick a spot, mate. Right, I do just want to check the map again, and while I'm checking the map, I'm gonna load up the next question. Okay, so the next question is from Biohazard King, Chris Duncan, who has an awesome channel. That's the point. I'm shouting out everybody who leaves a question, so go check their links out in the description below. I'll be leaving captions too, so long as I've got enough of them. Oh god, I am trashing this cargo while I'm concentrating more on my speech. That's one problem with commentating over the video. Is I concentrate more on what I'm saying rather than the game. Anyway, Chris Duncan asks, what were your 5 favourite bands during high school? Now, we don't really call it high school here in the UK. Well, you do in the north, but not down here in the south. Hold on, I'm going to pick up this lost cargo too. Can I climb up there? But 5 bands, that's a tough one. I always find it tough picking only 5. So is that the distribution? No, that's the way station. I'm going to leave that one. do another scan. So my first band... Okay, we're going to give it a few likes. Okay, so my first band is Green Day. I listened to them absolute tons during high school. I loved every moment, every album, especially American Idiot. I listened to that one a ton. I liked the songs from the other albums. I liked Minority, Walking Contradiction, all of that good stuff really. Just a bit of everything. Any Green Day song, pretty much loved it. And nice, we're back out the forest, so that's good. And I'll be quiet while the music plays.
Sam, you could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Nobody liked my sign. Okay, so the music on this game is incredible, like I always say, and it's totally my vibes. I think it's just why I love the music so much. So we can get that little quad bikey thing going again if we figure out how to use the generator. So I might have a quick look. But yeah, let's make the deliveries first, and then we might have a play around. BB looks happy. Silo said something about rocking the controller, so I might do that. I don't know if you have to stand still or do it in the quarters or not. But we need to head into the quarters anyway as well. Have a bit of a wash and things. So we're going to make the delivery. We can deliver all the lost cargo as well, so we'll do that first.
Back, are you? You're trying to put the rest of us to shame. Fine by me.
So we didn't get any damage on this stuff, at least, because we had a bit of a shocker last episode. And that's an understatement. Yeah, we still got to rank up for it. Okay, so now we'll deliver the main cargo. Be nice if we could just deliver them all at once. Confirm that.
You brought this from the wind farm? I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you. Wow, don't do things by halves, do you? Hard to believe one man could bring in a hole this big. Then again, you are a legend.
And chore was the biggest understatement ever. But it feels good to have done... Well, it was a very easy delivery, but it feels good to not have any damage. To make up for the last one and have a very basic, well, quite easy route. And we got a nice tune as well, so that was lovely. Oh, and I will answer the rest of the questions too once I head back out. Everyday delivery, so we got the trophy for completing the first standard order, nice. And now we'll get the level ups. Hopefully we get a few. So we did well on cargo condition this time. Got +5 in cargo condition. Ooh, +9 in cargo condition was that. That came out of nowhere. Bit of an RKO there.
I don't know anyone who's done more to bring people together and get them back on their feet. It's hard to believe you're just one guy. Can't help wondering if the Great Deliverer isn't actually a small army. Because it sure seems like whenever someone's in trouble, you're there to lend a hand. It's enough to make me think you just might make it all the way to the coast. Good luck out there. I'll be rooting for you.
Let's hope we do make it all the way to the coast. That's all I can say. We will deliver the pre-Stranding movie footage. We will accept that order anyway. Okay, so that's nice. We can put them all on the back and not have it mounted up too high. We can take the confidential documents. Well, we've got to recover the confidential documents. Can we listen to the briefing?
For this retrieval order, you will be hunting down a book. An old school printed on paper book, the kind that predates the Death Stranding. Even before the world went to shit, most were published in digital formats only. It's rare to find one intact these days. Apparently, this particular book was the work of researchers who may have anticipated the Death Stranding. It was en route to Hartman when it was taken. Mules, according to Waystation staff, in case you hadn't guessed. The book's no different from any other cargo to them. But to us, it's priceless. Get it back, ASAP.
Okay, so that's interesting. We'll take that. We'll take that on for sure, but we won't take the urgent one just yet. I don't want to take them both at once and trash the cargo like we did last time. I'm going to play it safe for now. So it's just the one. We can attach it to the suit because we've got a spare thing on the suit now, haven't we? I'll carry that on the back because we're going to use the PCC straight away. And now we're going to head out. Well, I did want to go to the quarters quickly first, just to make sure we're well rested and all of that jazz. Looks like we needed that rest. Mail received from Jake Wind and Benjamin Hancock. So I guess we'll have a quick look at that. Can we play music while we do it or not? Oh, we can. We can play the tunes while we read the mail. Now that's interesting. So let's read. So cargo quality and porter grade. So we got another. How you put? Okay, so he's just giving us some more tips on how to play, basically. But we don't. I'm not interested in that. We'll just read the mail from Jake Wind from the wind farm. They're creative with their names there. Well, they are. I mean, Kojima is in general, but this particular one, I mean. Dear Sam, our hard work is paying off. I wonder where you are right now. If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, if anyone should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us into the network, we could only provide power to a small region. Now we can send it all the way to the big cities and beyond. I'm still not 100% on the details, but basically transmitting it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distances, so it can go as far as we need it to go. Good thing we kept faith in the second expedition and you kept this place properly maintained. You made our efforts worthwhile and we can't thank you enough. Now Benjamin Hancock is teaching us the meaning of chirality. Let's hope this is interesting, or it won't be included. Dear Sam, sorry you had to go through the trouble of chasing that part down for us, but believe me, you've done us a great service. Thanks to you, our chiral printer's finally up and running. Didn't think it would ever happen, if I'm honest, but it did. And now we don't have to rely on porters as much as before. We can make a lot of what we require with our printer, and if we need intel on the outside world, it's right there at our fingertips. On behalf of myself and everybody else here at the Distro Center, thanks. None of this would have been possible without you. Funny story, the other day I was using the network to read up on the word chiral and where it comes from. Turns out it's Greek, meaning hand. Bet you didn't know that, did you? The text went on about how your right hand is a mirror image of your left hand, but only if you put your palms together and you point them away and lay one hand on top of the other. Well, that's chirality. That's how I understood it anyhow. What it's got to do with the network, I'm not really sure. Something about routing communications through the beach, which is basically another word like ours. Another world like ours, but not really. So when you force elements of the two into contact, that triggers a void out. Anyway, all I know is that while I hope you keep on doing what you're doing to bring us together. So I like those. That's a bit more interesting stuff, but the music does stop, look, when you click on the tips, look. Yeah, so you can still listen to the music while you read the interviews too. But since we read the last emails, I'm not going to read that out this time. But I would like to have a look at the interviews later on. Now this song in the opening sequence really grabbed me. It blew me away, honestly, and instantly made me fall in love with the game. So I don't know actually if it's best to just drink all three, because it seems like they do respawn frequently enough. But I was drinking two in case they didn't respawn, so that you could do it in like 3 groups, as in 2, 2 and then 1. But it seems like they respawn enough to be able to justify drinking 3 in one go. Well, we can try it out anyway. And I found out you can in fact skip those cutscenes. We don't need to put the sunglasses on. Can have a look at the figures. It doesn't look like many new ones have appeared. We don't need to use the sync or anything like that. I'd like to check on BB. Make sure the little fella's happy. He's so cute. Okay, so he's good. He's doing good. And we do look like we want to use the shower quickly. Because, I mean, look at his face. I'm not sure what the benefits of using the, you know, it was actually going to the toilet does. I think it just replenishes the, like the stuff that we haven't used yet, so I don't think we need to do that right away.
EX grenade number 0.
Yeah. So the shower. Oh, that's good when you come out and the music turns up. I like that. Let's just use the rest of the facilities.
EX grenade number 1.
Okay, so that restocks in the private locker.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
I was wondering if he would cover himself up doing the because if you stare at his groin he gets annoyed. I can't get him to do it at the moment. There's like a zoom button, I don't know. So we're going to use the third option just to see. The motorbike sound and everything. It's brilliant. Are they going to give us another bit of info? Yes, they are.
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Well, thanks very much. And if you've got this far in the video, why not leave me some feedback? Tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right. And everything generally helps because I want to provide the best thing possible. And as you can see, the video titles are completely different. The video descriptions are completely different. I'm not only trying to advertise on Twitter, but I'm trying to advertise on Instagram and Pinterest as well now too. As well as, you know, trying to get all the tags right and fit the YouTube algorithms, and just all of that. And then on, obviously, the actual content of the game. I'm trying to Q&A in this series, in Death Stranding. I'm trying to get as interactive as possible. I'm really trying to push on to the 1K. So just any sub is just greatly appreciated. And yeah. I basically can't wait for the next part, because the next part is the hour-long special. This might be in the hour-long special, I don't know, but I like to generally have a bit of a chat in the hour-long special. Don't know if this is going to be at the end of part 9 or not, like I said. But anyway, just any support really helps, and don't forget to tap that notification bell so you're notified whenever a video drops, because everything really helps. And yeah, we're just having a bit of a chill with Sam at the moment, but I think we're going to head out now. So we've got the 2 orders, who both have to go to the way station west of Capital Knot City. So I think we are just going to stick to the right side of the river, because we have to go to the mule camp and steal the book on the way. So this one should be relatively easy. And I have to get back to answering Chris Duncan's questions. I've got to name 4 more of my favourite bands in high school. And I got to Green Day first. We're not gonna fanny about with the bike right now, because I don't know what I'm doing with that, honestly. I'll do it on the next one. So my next 4 bands. For the next one, I'm gonna go with the Stranglers. I used to play football for my local village, and we got Timefall. I used to play football for my local village, and I used to listen to the Stranglers in the car on the way, basically, to play every away match with my dad. And so I will have listened to that Greatest Hits album like a million times, and it will stay with me. So that is my second one. So Green Day and the Stranglers. We're going to pick that delivery up. Yeah, I even actually went on tour to Holland, to the Netherlands, to play football. We played a bunch of Dutch teams. We even played a very, very good one indeed. We're not going to take that one. And we lost 16-1 to one of their greatest teams. That's all I'll say. But it was a great trip. Not the best mushroom, but I'll give it a few likes. 3 more bands. I will say the Sex Pistols, honestly, for similar reasons. It's what I grew up to listening to from my parents' taste in music. They liked all sorts of things, to be honest. But they definitely left quite a lot of them with me. That's mule territory there, so I'm going to stick outside of it for as long as possible. So we don't want to pick up absolutely everything. I might leave that one, because we've still got to pick up something. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, I don't want the metals right now. So 2 more bands. If I try and think of a more modern one, I was really into Kasabian as well. I had all the albums to that band, and honestly, Cage the Elephant, the first Cage the Elephant album, I think I was still in high school at that time, and I love them. But since then, I still love them. Kasabian too, and I've got all the albums. So I think that's my 5. I think I'm going to say Kasabian, Cage the Elephant, Sex Pistols, The Stranglers, and Green Day. But yeah, I love all sorts of music, from indie to ska, punk, bit of everything, honestly. I like pretty much every genre. So I'm going to just check the map again quickly while I'm here. Yeah, so our weight is very, very low at the moment, because we've got to actually pick up the cargo, which is only documents as well, so that's not heavy at all. So we can actually be picking up a few more things, which I didn't think. Anyway, I'm going to load up the next question now. It's crazy how long these questions actually last me, though, because I've only answered 2 questions, and we're pretty much at the end of the episode. Okay, and the next question is from Tanya, but she asked, aside from playing video games, do you play tabletop games? And if so, what are your top 3? Now, I'm going to be honest here and say that I have only ever played one, but I have watched some Dungeons & Dragons on Twitch and stuff like that, and I do get very into it. And obviously I like Stranger Things, and I would play Dungeons and Dragons if I had someone to play it with. But the only one I have played is in fact Warhammer. I have started Warhammer. I've got a starter set, Goblins and Dwarves, and I have a Lizardmen set, which I have, you know, fully painted and played with briefly. So you have to ping their scans back, don't you? I forget about that. But I think I have fluffed it up, to be honest, because it sounds like they're already on to me. But yeah, that's the full answer for Tanya's question, because I have in fact only played one. And I should... oh god, I shouldn't have been doing that. So I've got to steal it from there. So basically what I should do is just run back out and then try this again, because I have totally fluffed that up. Is he going to catch me? No! Oh, we can pick it up again. Have it. Suck on that, mate. Suck on that. He is faster than me. But they don't seem to like going past their boundaries. But, that is strange. Will they continue to chase me? I don't know. Okay, so... he didn't steal anything from me because we picked it up again while running. But I've got to think a bit more carefully about this, because basically we've got to go back to where we went. I think we've got to steal it from the post box that we stole it from last time. And I'm not sure how to... I think you have to ping their radar back again when you hear the pulse. But I won't answer any questions while in mule territory now. I'm going to just try and figure out how to do this. And we've got to keep mobile, so I don't want to take anything else just yet either. So we scan it back like... yeah, okay, so when they do the ping, we have to scan it back, I think. I'm not sure if we already ruined it. If a cargo tag is detected, they'll immediately set out to try and make it theirs. So they're tagged over there. So they're going to have a look over to there. But if I don't get spotted on the way, I should be fine, I'm assuming. Okay, I'm going to let go of that. Okay, so we're just basically learning how this works. So we're going to move on while they're distracted. Oh, there's one right there, look. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram.